I'm sorry, I'm a shit reader. I can't read out loud. Protagonist, January 2005. A new year began, and I returned to the hospital. Wow, damn, this guy has a sad life. But on this day, instead of my usual 4F room, I ended up in a conference room of sorts. It took me there. And then my father and the doctors had a little talk. I joined in. Well, they talked to me. So this was their so-called announcement. They said in a terribly roundabout fashion, but they told me that I was going to die. I don't know who this guy is, but this is already seen. I see. That was my only reply. I had no other words. It was the only thing that left that my mouth was beginning to end. And the doctor's ball-pointed pens flew across paper as if in response to my words. Those were probably suspense enrollments producers, businesslike to the last. My father was the same. So it's this simple. Was the only real thought I had. That day, I transferred from 4F to 7F, from a 6-person room to a private room. Oh shit. It was a little different from the other ones. This 7F. First of all, the floors were sparkling clean, and second of all, the ceiling was higher than I'd ever seen it. The rooms were very nice, and had large windows from which the warm daylight steamed in as if by design. But the windows only opened a little. I tested them out, and my head would just barely fit out of one. Oh, to escape. The color of my ID bracelet had changed as well. The bracelet that I had worn ever since the first hospitalization, the one that had my name and blood type recorded on it. Its color had now changed from blue to white. I think I know what that means. A high ceiling, a white Vinley bracelet, a window that not open more than 15 centimeters. The TV programs celebrating the New Year's were still playing when I transferred to this 7F. It was at that dawn of that very year that I met her for the first time. Okay, so now we get to meet a girl, right?
Narcissus.
Okay, Narcissu. There you go. That's the name of the title, guys. Welcome to Narcissu. Winter 2005. 7F. There was this place, kind of a lounge at one side of the corridor, across from the nurse's station. This generally deserted place had a few couches and chairs, as well as a large TV. Stupid programs, commentary in the New Year's were still being broadcast on the 20-inch screen. Wow, what a shit fucking television. And there was a girl who looked absolutely bored watching that absolutely boring TV. Short in pink pajamas, a white bracelet on her wrist just like mine. Aww! Impressively, long hair that almost reached down to her hips. She had been there a long time, hasn't she? Hey, do you find that interesting? There was no deep purpose in the asking. Simply, I had nothing else to do, so I started talking to her.
別に
Not really, was her only reply to me. She didn't turn to face me at all, and she kept looking on with boredom at the TV, as if I didn't even exist. then don't watch it. Even as I thought this, I sat down in a chair next to her, and side by side we watched TV. Nothing else to do, nothing we could do. So we sat there silently and watched TV. New Year's celebration programs, as per usual. Unless array of comedians and auditiles, sorry. And every so often, the MC is stupid, stilled laughter, resounding dryly in the white sun-drenched lounge.
ね
Say,
え、あなた、
tell me. The girl certainly started talking to me, but her eyes were as glued to the TV screen.
あなた、
How many times
何回目
is it for you now? What do you mean by that?
ここに7階に来たの。
How many times have you come here to 7F? Sorry, I have no clue what you're talking about.
そう、
I see.
初めてなん
So
だ
it's your
ね。
first time then. So she'd seen my confusion about her question and come to the right conclusion. Smart
じゃあ
girl.
他に誰もいないし、
Then since there's no one else
私の
around,
役目だから、
and since it's my duty,
そういうルールなの。
there's this rule. Nodding slightly, she explained that the rule was that someone here, 7F, should tell newcomers the truth. I knew nothing. I understood even less. And as if I didn't even exist, she slowly started her speech.
それじゃ
Then listen closely.
あ、よく
Her words spoke medically, one by one. We're a little different from all the ones I'd heard from the doctors about this place. In their business-like crisp syntaxes, they told me this is a place where one waits for medical advances. This is a place where one heals one's heart, and perhaps they might have been correct in a general sense. But according to the girl, that was just a party line. The truth was that this 7F was the only place in the hospital where medical treatments did not take place. Oh, so this is the room where you wait to die. Shit. I don't like this. This was just a place where you waited for your life to come to... Yep, I was right. Those were her words to me. I thought so as well. I'd felt it even before she'd spoken.
私、
See, this is my second
2
time.
回目だから。
Second time. Shit. Second time. Doing what?
ここに来るの。
Coming here. And then she explained to me that nobody on 7F stayed here from entitled hospitalization all the way until death. While there was zero possibility of being cured, you were sent home if your condition was stable. But if it worsened again, you would be returned here. That cycle ended only in death. Shit. This is getting to me. Whether it was at home or here on 7F, always one of the two, you were going to die. No way to escape, it seemed. And with that meaning permeating her every word, she informed me that this was her second time up here.
じゃあ、
I'm only going to say
一度
this
しか言わない
once,
から、ここからは
so listen closely now. She continued speaking, all while she was staring at the blank TV screen. This wasn't ideal chit-chat about when lights out was or where the kitchen was or anything like that. This was something completely different. The third time you were discharged home, resign yourself there. Won't be a fourth time. You'll never go home again. If you ever want to escape, head toward the B station, not the A station. Eat nothing. This is the simplest shortcut. You leave the smallest burden on your family that way. Jesus fucking Christ, this is getting to me. It was if she was packed to the brim with matters like those. It's like she's basically given up at this point. You're in this room and she's been here for the second time. This is like she's given up on life. Oh my god. This is probably an oral tradition, relevant only to those who were going to die and kept by those who came here for that purpose. Oh, so is this the duty that you were talking about? Yes, that's right. So do you remember to perform it for a newcomer yourself someday? Okay. With those words, she slowly stood up. She casually tossed her long hair, and it gazed my nose. I have to go get my temperature measured. So then she turned her back and started walking down the corridor. Now completely deserted, save for me. The lounge held only the laughter from the TV, the white flowers by the window still. And the white flowers by the window still, my bad. In the end, she didn't even look at me once. 祈ることを諦めた透き通る空の朝どんな気持ち抱えてても誰にも届かないなんてまるで私はエコー狭く白い部屋からは同じ景色